Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are on this unfathomable planet called Earth, I wish you well tidings. Wherever you are located this day, evening, or night. Today I'm going to be talking about a basketball topic on my sports channel. I'm going to be talking about one of the most legendary teams in NBA history. It was the 72 win Chicago Bulls. I'm not sure of the date, but it either was 94, 95. But if I made an error, somebody in the comment section can correct me. Right now, I'm looking at the Bulls Last Dance episode. I guess this is the last night for it. But I was reminiscing over that 72 win team. Where I know recently, about several years ago, Golden State won 73. Big deal. The only one more compared to the Bulls number. But before the Bulls made the 72 win, the NBA greatest team percentage number was 69. So at least the Chicago Bulls, they upped it by 3. They didn't win by 70 wins, which was good, or 71, but they took it to 72 wins. And at that time, when that 70, just by getting 70, that was historic. It was like almost, I'm telling you the truth, it was almost like a worldwide tremble, a worldwide shake. No one ever thought it was possible to win 70 plus games in the NBA. No one even entertained that notion. All the teams in the NBA was hoping to win was 50 games, and 60 was heavenly. If you had a 60 win records in the NBA the NBA season, you was called an elite team right then and there. Just by winning 60, you at the top of the game. So for decades, even up to this present day, just by winning 50 or 60, you are walking on holy ground. So when the 1995-94 Bulls got that 70 win, like I said, it was something incredible. It was a big deal. Big deal. That was historic. Even though the Golden State Warriors won 73 games, you know and I know it wasn't much room around the NBA but that 70 wins. Because 70 was already attained before. That was the historic. Yes, Golden State got 73, but the Bulls were the first team. And the only reason why Golden State got the 73 wins is because they was trying to chase the Chicago Bulls. And being a competitor that he is, as you all see in this 10-part Chicago Bulls series, Michael Jordan, he wanted the 70, but he said, hey, if we can't finish the last dance, the last whistle, and we don't win, the 70 wins mean nothing. And we got to see that. When Golden State flopped and bopped and embarrassed themselves and surrendered that 3-1 lead to the Cleveland Cavaliers, when they self-destruct, no one is talking about their 73-win season as an holy, like no one. It's no deal. If they would have had 73 and won that championship, then they would have been on the Chicago Bulls level. So even though they beat Chicago by a mere 1 game to make 73, it's not much because they couldn't finish it. So no one look at Golden State as historic. As I stated earlier, that Chicago Bulls team, the 72-win team, is considered one of the greatest teams in NBA history. Whenever you just talk about a historical team, that team, 72-10, is always mentioned. I don't hear no one talking about Golden State's 73-win season because they won nothing. Now, if they had beaten Orlando, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Jordan beating Orlando in that 72-win season. If Golden State had swept Cleveland or beaten them 4-1, then everybody day is saying that Golden State team is one of the pinnacle teams in NBA history.